Alrighty, let's continue with the practice. So we play the blues, but also something in between. Get this. That triad really is nicer. I don't think so. No. Maybe. And that a healthy chord. Why do you think, Misty? Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's switch to the other piano. My hand is cramping. You know what? I'm gonna turn off the click. I'm not listening to it. Still gotta do some mechanics. Mechanics! Let's do some mechanics. The mechanics. Okay. I think I'm gonna live like this. So what do we play? morning, Lamar. Thank you, sir. We got something interesting. I think I'm gonna start playing some guitar soon because I haven't really practiced the guitar. We are in something. I want to play blues in F. Well, I want to practice blues anyway. I mean, I do that anyway, but I kind of want to maybe write something that makes some sense. And we get some wholesome progression again. Some super simple stuff, actually. But I do love these harmonies. Just some big chords. There's not too much going on. It's just a major 7. Could play it differently, let's see. Let's maybe... And I always think about Misty for some reason. Something. Not so sure about anything. Something like that. Uh-oh. Blues scale in B is not exactly easy to play. There are so many black notes. Nice. Funk and the blues, they belong together. The funk is one powerful kind of music. I remember when I was, I don't know, my early 20s, late teens, I've been listening to James Brown and Parliament non-stop. I might actually still know some James Brown discography subconsciously by heart. I love this chord. It's nothing special, but I like going in and out from major 7, E minor. There's a good reason why he's one of the most sampled musicians, period. I believe it is hard to find a more iconic voice. You could just sample like 50 milliseconds, like, and you know that, you know who that is. it's the funky noise, you know. Oh my god, I still know so many interviews. I mean, he was not. I guess it is. I don't want to be judgmental. Like I got my own issues, but I don't think he was a really decent human being. He was a madman for sure. He was an amazing musician, but I think he had probably some screws were a little bit too loose. I seriously, there's nothing more funky or better than funky bass. Funky slap bass, Bootsy Collins, bass with a wah wah. Just Bootsy Collins. Bootsy Collins is not from this earth either. I recently saw a video of him at his home studio. What it has two names, but he says, yeah, the actual name is actually the Rehab, and he sits there like he is about to go on stage, fill out a stadium, the sunglass, the big ass Mad Hatter hat with the funky star, and all the rings and the bling, and just the way he talks. Like seriously, Bootsy Collins is king. Whatever you do, keep it on the one. And whatever you do in between, you gotta make the one strong. What you do in between, that's your business. I can't imitate him. He's too funky. Keep it on the one. Shit. Now I'm thinking about Bootsy Collins all the time, man. Oh. Yeah, I think that and a lot of other things. He had also crazy upbringing. I think he kind of was raised by his aunt who was running a nightclub or a brothel or something, and he was exposed to all the nightlife and the thugs and the pimping from a very young age already. Like his life was he was kind of screwed to begin with, I think. It's hard to make a healthy development in a toxic environment, right? But he was a madman. Like, there's one interview that is so funny. I'm quite sure you might know it. It's one of the all-time classic. So, Mr. Brown, how did all this trouble begin? And he answers with fractions of lyrics. Like, I think he has just been released from... George Clinton is also crazy. He had just been released from... I'm not quite sure. I think he had to go to jail or so for, I don't know, drug and weapon allegations. I think he fired a gun at his wife at the time, who didn't want to come who didn't want to go on tour with him. He shot a gun at her car. He was way mad. But like, he's like, I'm Mr. Brown. How did all this trouble start? And he answers like, living in America. I love him for that. But he was cool. Way too much so. And rumor has it Yeah, the psychedelics, funky parliament, they're not from the space. There's a reason why they've been trying to call the mothership with I don't know how many albums. They mean it. They are trying to call somebody. They are trying to call the funky peeps that left them here. I know that interview by heart. I have watched it so often, crying and laughing tears. It is maybe one of the best interviews I've seen in my entire life. It is beyond. Really, you can't make that shit up. With just the first line. Mr. Brown, how did all this trouble begin? What is that motherfucker saying? Living in America. It makes sense on so many levels. That's like he was mad. No, that's not right. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's not what I'm looking for, I think. So what do we have? We have C sharp major 7. Then we hop on. We play E flat minor. What's next? We could do many different things next. We could also be just I like this one too, but I like this better. So what is it again? We got 1, 2. What could be our 3? We could use this obviously, just going diatonic, just continuing, but I'd rather maybe and we kind of play Misty. Right? Yeah, man. Do some funky good music. I hope that in the time there will be better technology to work remotely without too much latency, so that it's tolerable without interrupting the flow too much. That would be amazing. I mean, nothing beats making music in the same room, of course not, but hold up. We could play that too, but where? How could I better play this? First I slipped, but it sounded good, and now I can replicate. It's not easy. Rio. I need to slide, I think. Now, glad you guys found me too. Seriously. You have a really wholesome and chill tribe. I fell asleep Friday. I kind of joined late and I just missed, I think, Sound of Sin's piece. And then I was tired and I fell asleep pretty fast. Right. I didn't even shut my PC down. You should. And I should learn some bass. I got a bass here. There's a bass that I can't play. I think I told you about that. Even one time, one guy made this South Park joke, like, Toucan, get your bass from the basement. I was like, brother, nah. I wish you were right. I wish you were right with that. I love these super fast trills that seem to speed up and then they slow down. First it's a little hectic and then it calms down like a wave. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. First higher energy and then it goes down. Yeah, but you know what? Seriously, I've been joking about this for quite some time. Ever since I started to listen more to Latin music, I feel white coming to listening to a Latin percussion rhythm section. I can't count and I can't dance in comparison at all. They know something about rhythm that I don't, and all the genes in my body won't make up for that difference. And I do feel funky sometimes, but they know some stuff that I don't. And I won't be fooled. These Latin folks, they got something down. They are supremely funky. But I do like this. And it just repeats. So we got super classical. Absolutely. That's where it all comes from. Yeah, I don't do active listening practice enough. There are times when I don't listen too much to music and I only play, and I kind of forget to listen to great music and try to play along, try to see if I can find the key fast, if I can maybe isolate a fraction of the C melody, or like whatever it may be, just to get some chops. Because otherwise, we will be stuck in our muscle memory, like whatever that is. That's only happening because I love to joke that I'm a one-trick pony. And if I ever am talking and play something just remotely not completely rubbish, then it is most likely that I'm just going off muscle memory. Because otherwise, I'd need to use my whole brain for that. Bop 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 bip. Do bop bop bip. Well, well, well. What do we have? What about that in the other hand? What did it look like? We got same. This is the first years I only did that. The only thing that I did other than that comes close to theory, I didn't use Cordy or whatnot. I only look at sheets with scales and try to get them somehow in my hands. And then I listen to, I don't know, some great blues, and I just try to see if I can maybe get some chops from them. Now I just want to play fast. And it doesn't make sense. But I was starting to learn a little bit from... I just discovered listening for me is king. King! It is God. Listening is God. It is all. Because if I don't listen to it, how the hell am I going to play it? If I can't hear it, it's not happening. Listening is first. And that's also why I need to play less notes and listen to what I'm actually playing. There must be more space. Like, it's all fun in games to play stuff like... But for the most part, this is just running the scale up and down and is not exactly musical. And if we let it breathe, there's so much more room. I like this chord. That is a wholesome chord. These major 7 sus chords always sound like I can see the ocean with these chords. Got some dissonance in there, but not too much. They just sound like the reflection of the sun on the beach. I know, oddly specific. But can't you see? I see. Yeah, I see the ocean tide rolling. Yeah, I see the ocean tide just flowing, flowing, oh yeah. Yeah, I can see the ocean tide rolling, oh, rolling, yeah. Do you have StreamYard? I don't know what that is. I believe it may be a software like OBS or something, maybe? Is it a streaming service? I'm a noob streamer. Like, I do know my way around OBS, and I'm streaming also to Twitch using Restream. Sometimes I do try to improve slightly on visuals and outlet. No. Thank you. I should practice these vocal cords too. Actually, people have been telling me that if I'm not doing music, or specifically one colleague years back, he told me like, Abdallah, if you are not using your voice for work, I'm not quite sure what you will do in life. Though I do like to sing sometimes, I often prefer hiding myself behind my instrument because I feel you are never as naked as when you sing. Or maybe comedy. If you are standing in front of a crowd, like I could go right now to a busy place and play piano. But if you were to ask me to read something from my diary or something, or it could be even less personal, just to read prose, that's different. It doesn't even have to be my own. I find that the human voice is like, it is so close. There is something very specific about the human voice. That has just immediate rapport. Obviously, what is probably the first thing that we have heard, except probably the white noise of blood flow and arteries of our mother, we heard the muffled sound of human voice. We have been listening to the human voice forever. I can look into it and download it. There is an app that I have downloaded that I think is not too bad, but I haven't used it yet. It's called Muse.io. You might know it. Like, I'm often not so good with names. I have a weird memory. Sometimes I have a memory like an elephant, and sometimes I have a memory like a goldfish. And it is not easy to predict which way it goes for what. Like, I won't forget your face. I will never forget your voice. But your name is different. I have been working with colleagues for more than a year. And I've been just calling them you or some other thing to avoid giving myself, the silly, awkward situation of not having learned the name yet. Because that keeps happening to me. Sometimes people be calling me on the street, "Hey, Abdullah." Turn around like I'm like, I think I know who that is, maybe from basketball or maybe somebody I worked with in the kitchen. But I don't remember exactly their name. But I know I've met them. I'm just talking. Okay, now we got some reverb. Let's see if that makes things better or worse. So weird. Don't you see on the ocean, round and round, our little child? Don't you see? Now I'm looking out of my name. Abdullah, Abdallah, or Abdullah. You can pronunciate it in various ways. There are also different spellings. Some people are called Abdullah, some people are called Abdullahi. There are so many versions of this, all principally the same thing. But the other thing is called Muse.io. Let me show you. Muse.io. Don't you see? Don't you see? Don't you? We ain't gonna do absolutely nothing special, yeah. Just gonna do some diatonic chords. What does that have? Minor 7, minor 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. Can't you see, oh, can you see the ocean? The ocean tide. Not see here, right? Can't you? Yeah, Can't you hear? Oh, can't you? That is too much, too many notes. Can you hear? Oh, can you hear? Da-ba-ba-ba. Hey, hey, hey. I keep playing on. Yeah, I keep playing on. Too many notes. Too many notes. Yeah. Where do we go next? Don't you know? It may not always be. It may not always be. It may not always be so. Haha. Where do we go next? Be so. Maybe. Doesn't always have to. I don't know. Look at me. Sorry, I had to do this just because of the look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree. You have to sing it like Louis Armstrong. You have to sing it from the gut. You have to sing it through your ancestors. You know? Channel your ancestors. Look at me. I'm way too silly as a kitten in a tree. Okay, I should stop this. I'm sorry. I'm really silly today. Fingeritis. But that wasn't Louis Armstrong. That is kind of the lyrics from Misty. And I'm imitating somebody who also didn't actually really try to sing it for real. There's this video of this pianist that I admire. You may have heard his name. His name is Barry Harris. Barry Harris is our friend. Let me introduce Barry. Everybody say hi to Barry. It is the Barry Harris self-help group here. No, but that thing goes like this. Like if you know Ella Fitzgerald, ooh, of course everybody knows Ella and Louis. But Ella was doing, look at me. I'm as helpful, God damn it. Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree. It is crazy what she does. Like, that woman was not also from this earth. There are many great singers. And while I know it is always fun to joke a little bit about Louis Armstrong, he actually was a great vocalist. And his super raspy voice, I think he had a lot of whiskey. And also the trumpet probably had to do something with that, because I've heard of some great brass and wind instrument players that do actually injure themselves over the course of the years because they have an enormous lung capacity. And while having a great lung capacity is good to some extent, having too much of a lung capacity can lead to some rather concerning health issues. Yeah. But probably half the secret of this of the vocals is not so smart. I need to lay low on smoking cigarettes. Last week or so I'm much lower than I usually am. Like, I don't know exactly where my voice lives. In terms of range, I never really tested that out. But try to be smart, don't be me. If you can't stop smoking. I know it sounds ridiculous, and it's not from preaching. That's not what this is about. The problem lies with we never know when to quit or when too much is too much. Like, you know, the quantity defines the poison, but we are just children, and we are really bad with self-medication. You know, we are not supposed to self-medicate. We're stupid. That's what doctors are for. And some of them are stupid too. Gotta pee and take a break. I'm just talking smack. Oh my god, these octaves are sloppy. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-ba. That's not it. Oh yeah, I like that. Who played that before? No, I don't think that's right. Interesting, but no. So you want something like, look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten in a tree, and I should learn the rest of these lyrics, for they shouldn't be too much, I know. Okay, I'm really trying to push it, but I'm taking a break. I'll check the mails. I should have answered from your last mail. That was like 2 weeks back already. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take a break and come back. I might just cut the stream. And yeah. Alright. Happy practice, my fellas. Play something beautiful.